You know, there's a lot of conversation about what's good and what's bad. And what solved that problem nowadays? Well, making a tier list. What better way to make a tier list than to relate it to Bloons TD6, our favorite video game. Right, Ryan, it's your favorite video game.
I love me some Bloons.
Oh yeah, so Ryan and I decided why not make some tier lists based on what we truly care about, something that really matters, true to the cores of our hearts, something that we're super passionate about. So we're gonna go ahead and rank the heroes of Bloons TD6 on how well they can swim. So let's go ahead and get started, Ryan. We've got Olympic, athlete, casual, stays afloat, and can't swim. So this is serious, Ryan. I want you to actually, you need to make some proper judgments here.
I agree.
Right?
So we got our boy, or not our boy, our girl here, Adora. Okay, how is it?
Okay.
I feel like Adora just kind of just floats above the water. Like she doesn't actually swim, right?
Well, hey man, here's the thing, okay? If Adora can just float naturally, then does that stop her ability to float naturally, like to fly when she's in water, or can she just like fly through water? That's technically swimming, right?
I don't know. Here's the thing. I think if we removed her powers, like I don't think she'd be able to swim. Like I actually don't think Adora could swim.
Okay, all right, we'll go stays afloat. We'll go
stays afloat. Okay.
Stays afloat because I mean at least the ability can keep her afloat, right?
I agree.
I think that's pretty important.
Benjamin, there's no way Benjamin can float, right? Like swim.
Well, because he's a nerd.
He's always on his computer, bro. Like but to be fair, when you watch Benjamin, he pulls out a weight and he like actually starts like
he's lifting,
curling.
so he cares. He cares. And you know what? He's already shown that he's an athlete by curling weights, so I'd say he's an athlete.
I agree. He's an athlete. Okay. Brickle, like that's Olympic, right? She's an actual admiral.
Nah. She's in is that a sub or a boat? She's in a sub or a boat. We've never actually seen them not be on the boat. What if they're scared of water and they just never get off the boat?
Admiral's an Olympic champion, bro. There's no way that she can outswim any of these people. No shot, bro.
Look, man, all right, I don't completely agree, but I think we're gonna have to leave them in Olympic because, I mean, you're right. I mean, I think their status as an admiral is definitely enough to speak volumes, right?
Yeah.
So I guess we'll put them in Olympic. We'll put them in Olympic.
Churchill, what do you think about Churchill?
Can't swim. He can't swim.
No shot. Churchill's not going anywhere.
He's in a tank for a reason, bro. Okay.
Yeah.
He's tanking. His ratings are tanking right now.
Yeah. What about our boy Steven? What do you think about Steven here?
I actually don't know enough about him to make a judgment, to be honest.
I feel like Steven...
He doesn't look like he can swim, though.
I don't think so. I don't think Steven can swim. Is
that what you're going to say?
Yeah, I agree. Okay. There's no way Steven can swim. What about Azili? Azili feels like she's kind of just like a casual swimmer, right? Like, she seems one of those people that, like, you know, just goes to the pool, has that, like, the one piece on, kind of maybe chills in the hot tub for a little bit, maybe does a 1 or 2 laps around, but, like, that's it, you know?
I actually agree with that. Let's throw them in casual. Also, by the way, guys, we're not just doing this tier list. We've got other tier lists lined up for you, so you guys stick around if you want to see what they are.
We have a couple of tier lists that we gotta be deciding today. Okay. Very important.
Gwendolyn, by the way, I think can't swim. They love fire, kind of the opposite of water, and I would assume that they can't swim because of that. That's just like a straight leap, though.
I agree. So here's Oben actually has a water-themed skin where he's from the ocean, okay? And he's all part of nature. I don't think he's like an Olympic swimmer, but I think he's like an athlete. Like, I think he's with Benjamin here.
You know what? I agree with that. Maybe casual, but I'm all right with putting him in athlete. Also, we're gonna have to organize how good they are on the tier themselves, right? Like, they can't swim, but you know, is Gwendolyn okay? Yeah,
Churchill's at the bottom,
Churchill all the way at the end. Churchill's bottom of the barrel, literally bottom of the barrel.
Bottom of the barrel.
Okay.
Pat Fusty.
Okay. All right.
He just stays afloat, right? He's just there.
Nah! Pat Fusty is so big that he just stands in the water touching the ground. He can't swim. He can't swim, bro. But he can just stand in the water.
I guess so, and since he's like all muscle, he just sinks like a rock, bro.
Exactly, bro. I actually don't think he can swim at all. He's just able. I would put him above the rest, though, on can't swim, because technically he is able to stay afloat. Well, not afloat, but he's able to stay above the water and not drown.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well said. I agree.
Okay.
So we got our boy Quincy here, though. Like, what do you think Quincy can do here?
I think Quincy's athlete. Like, he just looks like he's very active.
Yeah.
And I think he has all around skills. Like, yeah, he can shoot a bow, but he probably can, you know, do some parkour, some free running.
Yeah, no, I agree. What about Sada, though? Like, Sada's kind of a mixed bag here, I think.
Sada's mastered the art of the blade. Now, it takes a lot of time to do that, so I wouldn't say that she's probably put her time into doing much else. Yeah?
Yeah, you're right. I would probably go with casual. Like if I had, I'd probably put her right here.
Yeah, she's got common sense. She can do things. Yeah, okay.
What
and
about
then,
our
Striker
last
Jones?
Striker Jones? What do you think Striker Jones can do? Personally, I think he's just there. I think he just like stays afloat, bro. Like I think he's just like he just kind of sits there and he's not great at swimming, but he can.
Really?
You know?
You think compared to Churchill, like is he that much better than Churchill? Then again, Admiral Brickle, we've got 3 people that are like in a military thing, right? And so Admiral Brickle's definitely we put him up there because obviously she can, she's in a boat. She's got some kind of swimming skills. But Striker Jones, I mean, you would think that they had to have at least learned how to swim, right? So same with Churchill. I actually feel like maybe we changed Churchill's.
No, so yeah, I think Churchill, he can't swim. No shot, bro.
He's hiding in a tank because he's scared of everything else.
Churchill, or the Striker Jones, he used to be like Olympic, right? But now he's like this old, kind of crusty, like war general, right? And he's just kind of let himself go for a while. So like
he stays afloat. So he did know how to swim, but now he can't really swim because he's old. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he's old and bitter about it too. So I don't really bring it up.
Bitter.
He's a little upset about it. So let's not show him this tier list. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, guys, don't show him this tier list. But you know what? We'll keep him in stays afloat. I'm actually pretty comfortable with this. And also, by the way, guys, what we want you to do, we're going to link down this tier list maker down in the description below. And we want you guys to come up with a bunch of random, crazy, out there tier lists. It doesn't have to be about how good they are in Bloons TV 6. It can be about how good they can swim or anything else. I want to see what you guys...
randomest tier list, my friends. And
please,
we might make a video of us reacting to this tier list.
Oh yeah. Okay, well, we did our first tier list. We would love to know what you guys think of this tier list down in the comments, but let's move on to the next one, Ryan, because I think it's only going to get more serious from here on out.
Yeah,
okay?
More serious.
We started pretty funny, all right? So we've got the next one, and this one is going to be based on how good of a world leader they are. So, of course, we've got perfect, amazing, all right, meh, bad, and big booty, cheeky doggy doo-doo.
Yeah, well said. So Adora, I feel like Adora would actually just be like a perfect world leader, right? Like she's very, or like either amazing, right? But I think she's very, very peaceful. She's very kind, very generous, right? I feel like she'd be able to help the people, right? She'd be able to unite everyone as one and be able to just kind of work on world problems as a whole, I think, without letting ego or anything get to her.
I agree, dude. You know what? We'll actually set Adora as the standard here and see if anyone's gonna pass them up. I mean, we've got Benjamin coming up next, and while I think Benjamin's got some skills, I don't think he would make a good world leader, but more of a good teammate. You know what I mean?
Because I think Benjamin, he would do a great job of financially like being able to run a country. But I think he'd kind of lose sight of the important things of life, right? Like community, and I think he would just see it all as like a big number, and I think
as numbers.
And so he'd be running it kind of like a business, right? And so like it would be great for your economy, but I feel like it would kind of lose. You
got to balance it out. You got to balance it out. Maybe we'll put him in all right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, Admiral Brickle. I actually don't think they would be that good. But what are your thoughts on Admiral Brickle?
I think Admiral Brickle's a little too bloodthirsty. She's an admiral, right? She loves war, right? She just loves destruction and just absolutely annihilating people, right? So I don't think she'd be a good world leader. I think she's just...
Well, I'd say let's put bad. I don't think they'd be big booty, cheeky doggy doo-doo, because I feel like they do have knowledge on how to run things. You know, I mean, they're an admiral. So same with Captain Churchill. To be honest, I actually would almost just place Captain Churchill in the exact same category. Probably below Admiral Brickle. I think Admiral Brickle might have a little bit more of a steady mind. Maybe think things through a little more than Captain Churchill.
I agree. So our boy Steven, I think Steven's just a little too young, right? A genius, but I don't think he's been able to really go out and experience the world, right? Be able to really understand and be able to relate to these problems. And I think he might have a little bit of a childish outlook when it comes to these things,
Okay, yeah, no, I feel that, dude. That's actually a good point. I mean, but he is smart. He is like a genius,
He is smart.
Right?
So I think there's room to grow, right? So I think he'd be in like the Met tier personally.
You think that they would be better than an admiral who's learned like the structure of command and stuff? I don't know, man.
Well, I don't know. What do you think? Where do you think he belongs?
I actually, honestly, I kind of agree with what you first said, where I think like, he's smart. He has room to grow, but I think if he were to be thrust into a position of power right now, I'd say he'd probably be be big booty, cheeky doggy doo.
You're right. No, let's move him down there.
But he has a lot of potential. He has a lot of potential.
It's not because you think he's bad. He's just young. You know,
he's not ready yet. He's just not ready. I mean, Admiral and captains, you know, they've had time to grow and understand some things. So I you know, just comparing to that.
Well said.
Ooh.
Azili. I feel like Azili is kind of like, she just keeps to herself, right? She wants to be
rogue warrior
type of thing. And so I don't know if she came into power, right? I think her whole thing would be like, okay, we don't need a community. We don't need all this. Everyone just go like live out in the woods, right? Like stay away from me. Just disband everything, right? And I think like in terms of like an actual like world government, big booty, cheeky doggy dude.
Below Steven.
Yeah, well said.
Yeah.
Gwendolyn, I feel like
I don't know, man. I don't know.
That's too much chaos, bro. There's way too much chaos.
I'd say bad. I almost kind of want to move Admiral Brickle and Churchill up to meh.
I agree. Let's do that.
Yeah, because they at least know what they're doing. I just think that they're going to be too hostile in terms of like situations.
I agree.
But
well said. Okay.
All right.
Then we got
Oben.
Oben would be amazing. Okay, Oben.
Would he?
Okay,
would he?
Well, because here, Oben is kind of like Azili, right? More about nature and being there, but he's much more kind about it, right? He understands what's important, and I think he would be kind of like Benjamin, but the exact opposite. He wouldn't care about finances, right? He'd care all about the community, right? Saving the world, saving the planet, making sure everything's eco-friendly, right? So I think he's the opposite side of Benjamin. So I think like if him and Benjamin got together, they would do amazing things, but by themselves, I think they're just all right world leaders.
You know what? I actually agree. I think Benjamin might be a little better just because money does run a country, but Oben does care about his people, and that actually makes a lot of sense. I think, by the way, we should save Pat Fusty for last. I feel like there's probably a big conversation to be had there, but let's go ahead and move on to Quincy here. So Quincy, I think Quincy's kind of in the same boat as Gwendolyn. Like, he's more of just like, yo, point me to the action and let's go for it. I want to help out. And he's more of just willing to take orders than give orders.
I agree. I completely agree with that. We'll put him there for now. For Sada, I think Sada would be a pretty good world leader. I think I would put her in the amazing tier just because, well, you know, she is a warrior, but she, you know, she fights to defend, right? She fights to protect and cherish the people around her, right? And she comes from a place of, I think, you know, respect and learning and knowledge, and I think she would make a great world leader.
Okay, Striker Jones, I would honestly just throw in the meh as well, and maybe just in between the two.
I agree.
Yeah, okay. And of course, now we're down to Pat Fusty. Perfect world leader.
Yeah, I agree.
He would run it. Absolutely fantastic. Above Adora.
Way above Adora. Pat Fusty is the king.
He needs a new section, bro.
Yeah, Pat Fusty. Yeah,
straight up.
No. Yeah.
He'd run it perfectly.
Pat Fusty, bro.
Pat Fusty, straight up. Move Adora down. Move Adora down. Thank you. That's good. All right. Wow. Okay. I actually think this was unequivocally the best tier list we've ever made. And if you guys have any comments about what was wrong or right, of course, let us know down below. We've got one more tier list to go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move on. The final tier list we have, how good is their hygiene? We've got smells like flowers, of course, the best tier you can get. Good daily routine, okay, not bad. Showers enough, it's acceptable. Room for improvement, maybe needs a few more showers here and there. Not great. Or smells like that cheese I left on the floor and forgot to pick up last night. And honestly, it's starting to really smell bad and like, holy cow, please pick the cheese up. By the way, 75% of people who watch our videos are not subscribed, so please subscribe.
Did you make this, bro? Did you set this up, bro?
I remember I told you to write it and then you wrote it down.
Why you gotta call me out like that? I was trying to do a good bit for the video, and now I just look like a dummy, bro. I just look like such a clown, bro. What is this?
So if you are that 75%, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications and all that good stuff, and help us get to 100,000 subscribers. We are nearing that number, and we are so close. I can taste it. Wow, it smells like gluten-free pizza because I can't have gluten.
That's so tragic. Okay, I mean, we're back with Adora again. Adora just smells like flowers, right? Like, I feel like...
Yeah, you know Adora is super good with hygiene.
Yeah, no, like, she's just very clean, smells wonderful. I think that's great. That just Benjamin, I feel like he's just got a good daily routine, right? Like he's got a nice tie on.
Yeah.
But he's like, also prone to working long hours, you know.
He's a little nerdy, you know, he's sitting at a computer all the time, but he does every now and then work out, so it makes me think like, does he shower? Like he's got a good fitness routine and a good work ethic, but does he shower? Does that go into shower?
Look at his hairstyle. Like I don't it's kind of hard to see, but he's got like a.
He's got good hair.
Yeah,
He showers enough. He showers enough.
Okay.
I think he showers enough. I don't know if he has a good daily routine for hygiene. His work ethic and his exercise.
He's wearing a suit and tie, man. I feel like
that's not hygiene, bro. That's not hygiene.
I know it's not hygiene, but like that's him putting himself together in the morning every day.
We'll raise him up. Go ahead and put it on a good day. You're right. He seems to have a good daily routine, or he's been wearing the same thing for days and he's so busy working.
We'll see. We will figure it out. So
we'll figure it out.
Admiral Brickle, she's just out at sea a lot, right? And that's just it's hard to stay like really high, like have a good hygiene out in the ocean all the time, right?
But I also feel like if they did have a showering facility, which I think they do on subs and and ships like that, I think it's kind of a part of their routine, just that's been drilled into them. So I'd say it's just enough. They shower enough.
I agree. Showers enough.
Okay. Captain Churchill, I'd say is absolutely not good. I'd say not great. Not great.
I agree. Not great is just like
he's in a tank sweating. There's no AC in that tank, bro. Does he ever get out of the tank? I don't know, man. I don't know.
And then we got our boy Steven here. I feel like Steven's just kind of like a kid, right? He's just having fun. He's just running around. He's a genius, but he just wants to go outside and play in the mud, right? He's just doing that. And I think he's just room for improvement, Room for improvement.
I agree. Okay. So, this is gonna be a tough one, man.
I feel like she would kind of just.
I think that they're gonna smell like cheese doggy doo-doo, to be honest. I mean, when are they gonna shower? They're never gonna shower.
Azalea's never gonna shower. She lives out.
Azalea's never gonna shower.
She's like a witch doctor, right? She kind of just lives out in like the swamp,
bro.
Like that's just not. She just doesn't. Not a great.
Not
vibe.
good.
Not good.
Yeah, good person, not smelling good though.
Yeah,
not smelling
well
good.
said. Gwendolyn.
I think Gwendolyn does shower. I mean, they seem pretty well put together altogether. And, the style that they've got, they definitely need to maintain that. That's not something that you can just wake up and look like, right?
Yeah, I agree. I feel like it's either good daily routine or showers enough.
I'd say showers enough.
Yeah,
I'd say showers enough.
A little above Brickle,
I mean, they're playing with fire, so they're probably sweating all the time, So I'd say showers enough. They're getting just enough done.
Open. This, I feel like he literally just is flowers. Like, I feel like he just smells
what?
No, I think he's literally made out of flowers, bro.
Oh, no, you're right.
Like, he's literally just nature, bro. Like, he actually, literally smells like flowers, bro.
Okay, so you mean in a very, very literal sense, not like perfume sense. So, you know what? If anything, put that above Dora. Put Oben above Dora because he literally smells like flowers. Like, actual just flowers. Okay,
Pat Fusty we saving for last, obviously. Smiley face. Okay, Quincy. I feel like Quincy's just always stuck in that suit, right?
Yeah, he's probably not great. He's probably just not great. I'd say he's above Azili though, because he probably does shower, but and above Churchill because he's not in a tank all the time.
Yeah.
Sada? I'd say room for improvement.
Room for improvement?
You think good daily?
Look at how well she's maintained. Look at that. She's got her nice hair done, right? She's just on a nice dress. She definitely takes care of herself.
Okay, you're right. You've got a point there.
Little bit above Benjamin though, because we're still not sure about Benjamin.
I got you. Benjamin's iffy. He could be amazing or terrible. I don't feel like he's very good on the there's no in between on him. So it's kind of
Striker Jones, room for improvement.
Room for improvement. I think he probably showers more than Churchill because he's not always in a tank. He is just in uniform. He's probably got to clean that uniform.
Yeah. But he's kind of gotten lazy over the years.
Old man, huh? It's good as an old man. All right. Pat Fusty, man. You guys know what it's got to be. It's common sense. He smells like cheese, bro. He's got to smell awful. He's got to smell awful. He's got to smell terrible. What do you think I was going to say? Smells like flowers? Why would we put him at the very top? We're using common sense on this tier list here.
Big brains.
Come on. Nothing but objective facts.
Objective facts. Well said. Well said, Sabre.
With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see more tier lists, then let us know down in the comment section below. Don't forget, make your own tier list, and you might be featured in one of our videos, and we would love to see what you guys have to say about your own tier list. Unique, wacky, whatever you want. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, you guys are YouTubers. We're YouTuber. This has been a BTD6. Objective fact, 100% truth. Ain't nothing wrong about it. Can't be actual. You can't convince us otherwise. Tier list. We'll see you next time.
Bye.